What's going on, guys? Today I'm on location on the island of Maui here in Hawaii, but today's video is going to be pretty different. I'm here on production, of course, but I'm also here on the exact 1 year date of the historic Lahaina wildfire. Now, I know a lot of you out there know about it, most of you probably do, and maybe you're a little bit educated about it, but exactly 1 year ago today, to the date, Lahaina was basically wiped off the map due to an unexpected wildfire. Now, Lahaina and all of Hawaii is something I hold near and dear to my heart. I've been here many times in the past. Lahaina was so beautiful, it had such a rich history, and over the course of just one day, completely obliterated, wiped off the map, and many lives were lost. Basically all property was gone, and they've only just started rebuilding. But I wanted to be here on the exact 1 year date after the wildfire to be able to make a video for you guys, updating you, showing you exactly what it looks like 1 year after the fire. Now, it's still very damaged. You can't actually go into Lahaina at all, so I'm going to be popping my drone up in the air. It's going to be all aerial footage, and then we're going to see what is left of Lahaina exactly 1 year after those historic fires. Although you can't actually drive through the historic downtown area, I was able to go on some of the nearby roads. You can see that obviously a lot of construction is underway, which is great to see. It wasn't until this summer that construction even got underway, which really puts into perspective how bad the damage is. But during these drives you can see burnt trees, empty spaces, and even old gas station pumps still around. It's definitely a really eerie feeling and makes me very sympathetic for the people here of Maui. However, once I got my drone in the air, it was clear that construction still has a very long way to go. It's still going to take decades before Lahaina is back up on its feet. All of these empty spaces are lots where homes and businesses used to be. This shot right here is still on the outskirts of Lahaina, about a quarter of a mile out from the downtown district, and the damage is still just as bad. You can see basically wiped off the map. There's nothing really around anymore that was there more than a year ago. You can also really see the vastness of the damage in this shot. As far as the eye can see, there are still signs of the fire. And note, you can tell by the backdrop how beautiful of a location this really is, and to see it burn down is just incredibly sad. I did notice a lot of signs everywhere I went asking tourists to stay away from the downtown area, and even vigils can be seen all along the road. Even if you were a first-time visitor to Maui, it would definitely give you a very sad feeling. And if you're someone like myself who has been to Lahaina in the past, it hits a little harder. It's hard to even imagine what the locals have gone through over the last 365 days. Now, in these shots right here, we're officially in the downtown area. Construction is also underway here, which is great, but you can also see more burn damage than some of the other surrounding areas. This area was perhaps hit the hardest during the fire last year. Take a look at the street right here on the water. Absolutely devastating. The damage really is unimaginable. Even 1 full year later, the area is still reeling. I can even vividly remember going on this street last time I was here on Maui. Super beautiful, lots of beautiful restaurants and shops everywhere you went, and now it is this. And like I keep reiterating over and over, it's just incredibly sad to see. I really wanted to make this video to show that the people of Maui do still need help and support. This was all over the national news stations for weeks when it happened, but over time it faded away from headlines, whereas the damage absolutely did not. It's also very easy to tell how sensitive the topic is here. I'm staying just a few miles north of the burn zone, and the locals are still devastated by the events that took place. This fire was an incredibly rare and unfortunate event. People pretty much had no warning at all at the time, and it spread lightning quick. Take a look at the damage just a few days after the fire happened, and since then there's definitely been noticeable improvement, but when it comes to actual structural damage, it's relatively similar. There are some businesses still up in the area though, which is great to see. So for any of you out there planning to visit Maui in the near future, please make sure to be respectful and don't try to go into Lahaina yourself to see the damage. Lahaina was one of the most beautiful places I had ever been to, and although this is incredibly tragic, I'm hopeful for a good rebuild and very happy to spread awareness about the topic.